Hello, beautiful. You know, we often hear the word normal thrown around, don't we? But have you ever stopped to ask what it really means? The dictionary would tell us that it refers to the usual, typical, or expected state or condition. However, in our societies, normal often connotes conformity, doing what everyone else is doing and being who everyone else is being. But here's the thing. You and I, we aren't generic products off a factory line, are we? We're unique individuals with our thoughts, dreams, passions, and values. The concept of a normal can box us in, stifling our individuality, creativity, and personal growth. So, how about this? Let's rethink the idea of a normal, shall we? Instead of letting society dictate what's normal for us, let's take a step back, take a good, long look at the mirror, and ask ourselves, what's normal for us? What makes us happy, fulfilled, and authentic? Today, we'll explore how we can redesign our lives, breaking free from conventional norms, and redefining normal, on our terms. You see, the perception of what's normal varies significantly from person to person. It's largely shaped by our upbringing, cultural background, societal expectations, and personal experiences. But the question we need to ask ourselves is, does our perception of normal truly reflect who we are, or is it an imposed image of who we should be? Societal norms and cultural expectations can be powerful influencers, subtly nudging us towards conformity. It's not always a negative thing, as it can promote harmony and cooperation. But when these expectations come at the cost of our individuality and authenticity, it's time for us to reassess. Instead of simply adopting the norms set by society or culture, let's identify what feels right and authentic to us. We are not just members of a society, but unique individuals with a voice and a choice. It's time to take back control of our normal. Let's look into our hearts, listen to our intuition, and create our unique definition of normality. So, how do we do that? The first step is identifying the norms that we've been adhering to, consciously or unconsciously, that don't align with our authentic selves. Do you find yourself doing certain things, behaving in certain ways, or making certain choices just because that's the way it's always been? Challenging these norms can be daunting, but it's a crucial step in our process of personal evolution. It's time to question if these norms add value to our lives, or are they simply vestiges of outdated beliefs and practices? Breaking free doesn't mean rejecting every norm out there. It means consciously choosing the ones that align with who we are and what we value. It's about making deliberate choices, driven not by societal pressure or expectations, but by personal conviction and understanding. This liberation can be transformative. It allows us to let go of external judgments and focus on our personal growth and self-expression. So, let's put on our metaphorical rebel hats and challenge the norms that hold us back. Now, we're not just rebelling for the sake of rebelling here. This isn't about chaos, but about empowerment. We're taking the reins of our lives back into our hands. So, how do we start setting our own standards? Firstly, let's shift our focus inwards. Instead of looking outside for validation or approval, let's dig deep within ourselves. What are our core values? What makes us happy? What gives our lives purpose and meaning? Once we have a clearer understanding of these, we can start setting our standards based on them. These are not standards imposed by society or culture, but chosen by us, for us. Taking control of our lives in this way can be incredibly empowering. It's about carving our path, setting our pace, and celebrating our progress, no matter how small. In the end, the most meaningful and fulfilling life is the one we define and design for ourselves. So, we've talked a lot about breaking norms and redesigning our lives. But, how do we translate these concepts into practical steps? Let's delve into that. The first step is self-awareness. Understanding ourselves, our thoughts, emotions, strengths, weaknesses, desires, and fears is the foundation of personal growth. So, let's invest time in self-reflection. Journaling, meditation, or simply spending quiet time with ourselves can be incredibly helpful. Next, let's identify the norms or expectations we want to challenge. Be honest and thorough in this assessment. Once we have identified these, let's start making conscious efforts to break free from them. Change doesn't happen overnight, and that's okay. It's a process. Some days will be easier than others. There will be challenges, setbacks, and resistance. But remember, each step, no matter how small, is progress. Keep moving forward at your own pace. Also, don't hesitate to seek support. Sharing our experiences with trusted friends or family members, joining a support group, or seeking professional help can make our journey less daunting and more manageable. As we embark on this journey, let's change our perspective towards being different. In a world that often celebrates uniformity, being different can feel intimidating. But remember, it is our differences that make us unique. It's our uniqueness that adds color, variety, and richness to our world. Each of us is unique in our thoughts, emotions, dreams, values, and experiences. Let's celebrate this uniqueness, not suppress it. Let's not shy away from being different, but embrace it as our strength. Let's wear our differences with pride and inspire others to do the same. You see, diversity is not a threat to unity. On the contrary, it can strengthen it. When we accept and appreciate each other's differences, we foster a sense of understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. And isn't that what true unity is all about? As we live our redesigned life, we'll experience a sense of freedom, authenticity, and fulfillment like never before. But this doesn't mean there won't be challenges or setbacks. There will be days when we doubt ourselves, days when we face resistance, days when we feel like giving up. But let's remember, it's a journey, not a destination. It's about continual growth and evolution. It's about being true to ourselves and living our lives on our terms. And that's worth every challenge, every setback, every moment of doubt. Living our redesigned life is a powerful and liberating experience. It's about embracing our authenticity, expressing our individuality, and enjoying the journey. It's about. As we wrap up, let's reflect on our journey so far. We've talked about rethinking the concept of a normal, breaking free from societal norms, setting our standards, and redesigning our lives. It's been a transformative journey, one filled with challenges and triumphs, doubts and revelations, setbacks and progress. But remember, this is just the beginning. Embracing our new normal is a lifelong journey. It's a journey of self-discovery, personal growth, and empowerment. It's a journey towards freedom, authenticity, and fulfillment. So, as we embark on this journey, let's celebrate every step, every milestone, and every breakthrough. Let's inspire others to rethink their normal and embark on their own journey of personal transformation. And most importantly, let's enjoy every moment of this incredible journey. Because in the end, it's not about reaching a destination, but about enjoying the journey. It's not about fitting in, but about standing out. It's not about living a normal life, but about living our life, a life that's uniquely and beautifully ours.